I really hate these GoPros. So I just changed the battery, right? It was 100%. Put the new battery in, hit the start button, and the camera got super duper hot. Super hot. Took over 20% of my battery life in about 35 seconds before I realized how hot it got. Anyway, and it didn't record anything. But so, see that lime pile there? It's about, I don't know, 75, 100 feet away. And the wind, the prevailing wind, comes from the west, which is that way, and that's the east because the ball of fire is there. You can see that that wind has blown that lime clear over to here. That's how fine that lime is. You can see it. That's why it's a fast-acting lime. It is a magnesium lime. There's like 5 to 10% magnesium in it, depending on what part of the quarry they're in. But the closer you get, the more white you see. And the closer you get, then you start getting the lime to be dust. So yeah, as it dries and the wind is blowing, it just keeps chucking it and chucking it and chucking it. The good thing about that is, though, you can see my rye that I spun on, Timmy Cornpicker's rye. Apparently that lime has kicked that thing's ass into gear because it's growing really good. Yeah, so I just let the walking floor do its walking job. This is a 4th load that I've got here so far. I'm gonna go up and get another load right now, and that should give me, I need 6 loads of this for this farm. At the least 6 loads of this for this farm, just to do this farm. I should probably put 12 loads on here. Yeah, I should put about 12 loads of this on here because the pH on this ground is from super neglect, and you can see that the wind had come out of the east yesterday because it's all white. All white. So, anyway, let me shut this off and I'll starting to get ready to give up on this thing. Stupid cam locks. Huh? Okay. Now we're down to one. We're almost ready. We got this down here. You can crawl down there underneath there and see if you can find out the other end of this wire. It just plugs in. What's that last ice cream cone you ate? Did it like make you too big to fit in there? Everybody thinks that I pick on you because I pick on you. I pick on you out of love. Didn't you know that? Huh? I pick on you out of love. I love you, Monchichi. If you don't know what Monchichi is, you didn't grow up in the 80s.
Yeah.
Tim didn't grow up in the 80s, but he looked like Monchichi. I love you, Monchichi. I'm sure there's some...
What the hell is that? A doll or something?
It's a monkey.
Oh.
It's a monkey doll. Monchichi, I love you. So anyway, yeah. This is the last thing. We did finally get the rest of these wires disconnected. This is for the loader. At least they're color coordinated. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I took 2 pictures of it.
Yeah, they're color coordinated, which is good. I think this thing's been apart. Either that or John Deere did that, but I don't think John Deere thinks that far ahead. So anyways, Tim's just finishing up getting the last of these hydraulic lines off of here. And we're clear. I took the well, we're not clear. We're clear to take it off. I took the wires off of here in the back. There in the back, you can't see them because it's dark back there. Somebody turned those lights off. Why did somebody turn my lights off? Yeah. I think it would be a lot nicer if there was light. And God said that that was good. Let there be light. Even though we don't know what light is in the biblical times. Isn't that nicer? So I'm back here with a flashlight screwing around. So these wires in the back here, they had to be disconnected. They're cam locks. They attach underneath the cab there. They're no big deal. So here's the other one. The one thing that you don't want to do is drop the cab onto them because there's like 4,500,000 wires in there. and if you drop the cab onto those wires, it smashes things. And then those harnesses can be really, really expensive. So what do you got? You got like what? 5 more to go? 4 more to go?
Yeah, they're just being up the ditch.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I'll get back to you when we're about ready to roll this out. What we got to do is raise that up higher so it'll clear the wheels. Tim took the light off that Danny Giesecke had busted off of there, removed that, put it someplace. I had taken this lid off of here, and let me tell you, this was not fun. There's little screws that go in there, and one there. And there's absolutely 100% no room for anybody's hands to get in there. So I ended up taking a little wrench. Where is that little wrench? Oh, I used... Huh? You found one? Oh, he got the other screw out. Well, I was just going to leave it in there. I don't know how John Deere puts these things together. I mean, I've seen New Holland do it. And it just... John Deere's... must have a skinny guy that puts those wiring harnesses in. That's all I can say. God. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to shut this off, and you'll see us the next time. We'll be rolling that cab away, or rolling the tractor away from the cab. Okay, let's go to the other side. Start pulling up. She's going to go up. Everything's disconnected, including the ground wire. You may as well climb up on there. Yeah. Hopefully the whole building don't come down. Somebody said, hey, I didn't think rafters were designed to pull from the bottom. Well, they're not. They're not at all, actually. They're not designed to pull from at all. There's a lot of weight up there. Makes me nervous as a motherfucker just watching this go down. He seems like he's going up pretty good. Once he gets that thing all the way up, hopefully we can get over it. I think we're clear. I'd say we're clear. So, there's the transmission. Alright, so what we'll do, let's get some stuff. No, you can't pull that. It has to be from in there. So I'm gonna stick my head in there and film me getting killed. Yeah, you hold it up in case it falls on me. Yeah, that's how it'll work. Okay, well, I'll probably just get a pair of vice grips. I'm a little nervous. Let's let that thing settle down a little bit. Here's pieces of the wood that we broke. We did break it yesterday, but we did reinforce it with a whole lot more than what it was before, so we're okay. Get this guy here. Right there is where we got to get a hold of. Ooh, I don't like that fucking thing. Don't move it. Make me nervous, kid. I don't want to die today.
I'm sorry, I'm moving it so you don't get oil in yourself.
I think that would be like an instant death, though. I don't like that I have to hang it like that. But, oh yeah. And for all you guys that said that there were hinges, again, there's no hinges. There's no hinges on this.
Solid.
It's solid. Mounts solid. This one doesn't have the cab ride suspension, thankfully, because that would be they're a pain in the ass to get them apart. They're a lot harder than that. And then somebody else said that little reservoir up at the top was leaking. That's not it. It's that hose. You guys don't trust what I say, I swear. But anyway, we're gonna make an attempt at moving the tractor now. So let's say we figure out how to get that park released, and then we'll roll it forward. So Tim, why don't you get these wrenches off of this battery box, and that, we'll get that toolbox rolled out of the way, all the wires out of the way, and then I'll see what I can do there, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I easily hope that it does what I want it to do, not what it wants to do. Good time to clean the windows. Okay. Now for the fun part. So everybody that, I'm gonna pick on the people that said this had hinges, just because I can. If it had hinges, it would have to hinge here, and this piece all has to come off. This has to come off. It's got to come off up there. I don't know what that is. What is that?
Oh, it's an ECU.
The ECU, is there?
Must be.
Yeah, it could be. Well, that's all got to come off. All that shit's got to come off, out of the way. Then I can get in there and take the power takeoff shaft, or the drive shaft off of there. It's all hooked in there. All this dirt's got to be cleaned out of there. It's amazing how much dirt is in here. It's all hay material, you know.
Hay, dirt, sand.
Yeah, North Carolina stuff. And that transmission is that transmission is big. That's no small ordeal. And all those wires, all that controller, that all has to come off of there. And that comes off of there, flopped over the back, and then all the bolts has got to come off. And they're real assholes down in there, just so you know. But at least the cab is away. And I think what we'll do tomorrow, we're not going to mess with it anymore tonight. There's really nothing to mess with tonight. We only worked on this for about 2 hours tonight. This morning I went and got a load of lime. Had a visitor today that I had to deal with. No, not a YouTube visitor. It was a guy whose brother has passed away, and I offered to help him out a little bit. And he's taken me up on the offer, which kind of surprises me, but it is what it is. And where's the damn... Oh, there it is. The plate. I have to get the plate, the serial number off of that plate. But yeah, all that stuff, it's all got to go. All got to come out. All that dirt, all that crap. And it is this hose. This hose is leaking right here at this clamp. If I didn't mention that before, it's not the reservoir. That is not the reservoir. Anyway.
Greaser right there?
Yes. Where at?
Right there where those end caps are.
No. Those are brake bleeders.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do that after we're done. While we got it apart, we may as well change the brakes, no? It's your favorite job, isn't it? Tim's favorite job. This one's a lot more difficult. There's a lot of ass end weight on this thing. There's 2 450s in there, 2 450s in here. I was going to throw another set of 450s on the outside of this thing from the 7410, so they'll fit it. But anyways, I'll shut up now. Tomorrow's job is going to be removing this transmission and getting it out, and it's going to set it right over there on that table where we are going to gut it and find out which clutches are bad. Forward clutches, reverse clutches, which it isn't the reverse clutches, or it's the hydro, one or the other. So that's it. She's no longer together. It is now broken up. It is not going to be joined together for a while now.